This week's cool tool.
Hopscotch.
Hello and welcome to Cool Tool Corner, the show devoted to bringing you the latest educational cool tools.
Cool tools in general are all about using technology to help facilitate the process of learning, but how do these cool tools work?
Many of the cool tools we talk about stem from computer science, which at its core is the study of a language that tells devices what to do.
However, just like English isn't about just grammar and history isn't about memorization of dates, programming is a way of thinking, building, and expressing oneself.
This week's cool tool looks at an app designed to give students interested in coding a visual language to help illustrate how coding works.
So let's dive right in and take a look at this week's cool tool, Hopscotch.
Hopscotch is a free application that is designed to equip students with a solid foundation in programming fundamentals. It uses a visual interface to expose students into coding culture that can later translate into other languages like Java or C++. Students learn by creating games that can be shared and played with by an entire community of users.
Hopscotch is for anyone interested in coding that has never coded before. Even instructors who may not have any experience coding can use Hopscotch's curriculum to easily become a programming teacher.
While the appeal of a mobile application makes home use or on-the-go learning seem like an appropriate way to use Hopscotch, in the classroom, collaborative use is probably a better way to introduce both the application and projects you may do in Hopscotch. However, after completing a project, presenting a problem based on that project is a great way to encourage student use outside the classroom.
Hopscotch is a great way to utilize problem-based learning. While students design and create actual products, they can be shared with the Hopscotch community. They will also end up gaining skills in creative and analytical thinking through the conceptual thinking process Hopscotch promotes. Through this process, students will become users of the technology rather than consumers of technology.
Hopscotch is great when you want to equip students with a solid foundation in programming skills and expose them to coding culture. It's also a great tool to use when you want to build students' confidence in taking risks and making mistakes.
To use Hopscotch, simply download the application and Hopscotch curriculum guide and start designing. There are 6 lessons with step-by-step instructions in the curriculum guide, but the great thing about Hopscotch is you can explore through creation and try designing something completely original. While the app is free, it is only available for Apple devices.
Meaning you'll preferably need iPads for your students to use Hopscotch.
However, there is a free similar computer-based web application, Scratch, which can accomplish the same curricular goals.
One of the reasons we're showcasing Hopscotch is the detailed, easy-to-follow instructions that is packaged to help both instructors and students in designing Hopscotch games.
Also, it should be noted that there is currently no way to bring your own assets. You must use the same assets provided by Hopscotch or get a little creative with emojis.
Finally, as an instructor, definitely become as familiar as you can with Hopscotch before introducing it to your students.
That's it for this week's Cool Tool Corner. Make sure to check the description for our link dump of Hopscotch resources.
Also, if you start or are using Hopscotch, hashtag your projects with Cool Tool Corner and check out our Cool Tool Crossy Road game.
Lastly, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future cool tools, leave a comment below.
Want to be kept up to date with the latest cool tools?
Like this video, follow us on Twitter, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a cool tool.